Hi, this is Jim with ProfitTrading.com. We're going to take a look at a few stock charts that we're interested in for the premium newsletter. This one, VVTV, this is the weekly chart. We actually bought on this thrust up here, I think, earlier, and then we ended up selling out up here. So we made a profit on it already. Now we're waiting for a pullback. And above the bands is bullish, and then the bands are pointing up. So the trend on VVTV is definitely up right now. And you can see that into the high, the MACD histogram into the high made a momentum peak. So that all says that there's probably higher prices ahead for this stock. And there's options on this stock. So what I'll probably do is wait for it to trade down here to maybe the 250 to probably below 3 basically, and then we'll look to buy a call option on that. Or, again, I'm going to watch the daily, weekly, all these charts, and we might let it make the correction and then start a new uptrend, and then maybe break through resistance before buying a new call. It just depends on how everything looks, volume and everything. But this is a stock we're watching. And again, when you can buy a call option on these low price stocks, your risk is fairly low considering, and the upside potential is good. So that's one of the big things in trading, is to keep the risk down. That's why I really like these low price stocks, that if it looks like they've taken off to the upside, and if I can buy a option on them, the options are usually in the $100 to $300 area, which is reasonable risk for a trade that you could double and triple your money on. Okay, THC weekly, this is another one we bought right on the breakout, and we sold up here somewhere. And again, I probably sold some of these too early, but I just, I wanted to get a profit out of them, and we can always buy back on a pullback, and just the fact that it's kept going is fine. That just means it's a stronger stock, that we were right on it. And probably what I'll wait for on THC is another pullback to the bands. These markets will do this on the weekly time frame quite a bit. They'll pull back to the bands, and if the stock's going to head higher, that will be support. So right now I'm looking to buy this stock down here, probably again in the 5 area. And again, there's options on this stock. So again, on the chart pattern, this looks like it made a cup and kind of a handle, and this is the breakaway from the pattern. And then there's usually tests of all these breakouts. So hopefully we'll get a little pullback here, and we'll buy a call option on THC. Okay, we'll look at one more, and this one has a option on it too. And I just go to yahoo.com to check the options. I mean, that's just, they seem to really do a good job with it, so it's simple. I just go there. Okay, this is VRS paper, and weekly chart again. These are all weekly charts, and I look at these 10-10 bands because they really tend to keep you on the right side of the market. Above the bands means the buyers are in control. So you can see right now that VRS is in a strong uptrend. I mean, this is just a very bullish chart. The MACD histogram looks like it will probably in the next week or two, if the stock heads higher, which it looks like it's going to do, it'll make a new momentum high. And whenever you're getting new momentum highs, that means the top isn't in sight, because usually the tops come in on divergences, and there's no divergence on the momentum on this stock. And this stock, believe it or not, even though it's a low price stock down here close to the 2 to 3 to 4 area, it's got options on it too. So we can wait for a pullback, and we can buy a call option on it fairly cheap, again keeping the risk down. And hopefully, it could be a $10 stock one of these days, and that would be a high percentage profit on an option trade. And that's about all you can do when you're trading, is look for stocks that look like they have great upside potential, and then keep your risks down, which options do for you. And then that's a great trade. And then over time, if we hit 70-80% of our trades, we're going to make money, and that's what I'm trying to do in the premium newsletter. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. And this is Jim Robinson, ProfitTrading.com.